You guys are in the guild hall. And you're preparing to take a somewhat mysterious quest. It is an infamy quest. Specifically, it's a confidential, like, off-the-books quest.
We've chosen our
Are we doing the robot one where we're finding the robot part?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were doing the like. Oh, never mind.
Wrong.
I did ignored everything you said the last 10 minutes preparing my spells for the wrong quest.
Well, that's your fault. First of all, the spells are only utility. They're to supplement the gunplay. Alright, anyway.
People watching the VOD won't know what we're talking about.
They don't know what the fuck. I don't give a shit. I don't care about them. I'm not here for them. I'm here for you. Alright. And right.
And that's why we're not sponsored.
Alright. So, Quinn approaches you guys. Says, I understand you've accepted the off-the-books quest.
Uh-huh.
Unofficially, yes.
Yes, we hope that's not a problem.
Of course not. I'm just here to give you the information I have.
I'll spit it out.
We were contacted through the guild channel. Not the guild hall channel, but the channel used by guild masters. Someone or something was able to tap into our channel and sent what could be construed as a distress signal. We pressed it for information, and it claimed to be something of a sentient construct, but for whatever reason, we lost contact with the entity. It did provide a clue to its whereabouts here in the Weald, although I've not been able to decipher the meaning of this. And he reaches out and puts his hand like where one of your interfaces is. Let's just say like, KL. He pulls your interface up, and he like turns his hand, and basically uploads the image that he has in his interface into yours. And it looks like this. This is the only clue we have to its location. In its request for aid, it claims that it's missing some kind of vital component, that it's lost or which has been taken from it. In any case, you probably want to start by trying to figure out what the meaning of this image is and how to find your client, I suppose.
Does this fit any known maps of the wheel?
Not that I'm aware of. You might ask around. I know that the parties here don't recognize this, but the gnomes of the Weald have lived here a lot longer than we have, so they might have some insight.
It also looks like either a log on a hill or a waterfall. Interesting. Gnomes. Very interesting. Alright, I will speak with him. Thank you for this information, and we will decipher it henceforth.
Alright, good luck.
Yeah, the waterfall is like right here. See, it's like a waterfall. Oh, waterfall.
Perhaps. It does seem to be a rough sketch of some kind of landscape, perhaps. If not a map.
I think this is a big log, and this is like a hill.
Yep, that's a log and a hill.
I think we need to find a log and a hill.
But why would he be on the top of a log? Wouldn't we see that?
Maybe it's not a log. It's like something. Like a big old thing that's like maybe crashed or like
At the
these
same time,
like a boat
some of the trees
that
here
crashed?
are very big. This might be a very large tree with multiple places that it could actually hide itself.
Alright, I will look around for a gnome.
We have
Alright, well,
villages we can go to for that.
Well, maybe there's one having a day spa at the guild hall.
alright, you look around for a gnome. Let me roll a confidential secret check.
I will reveal that.
Okay.
You cannot hide your gnome from me. I see all. Oh god. So lower is better in the search for gnomes. They're smaller.
You get the feeling your
I look
search
grim.
was not very successful.
Hmm.
Uh,
I'm safe to tell you, based on my powerful divination, there are no gnomes within visual.
Well,
Let's
there's
go to
always that
treetop then.
very nice village, yes, that we can go to.
Very well.
You know, strangely enough, I don't have any stories about any encounters with sentient constructs in my life, actually.
Well, you've met mine.
I'm not sure that Periwinkle counts.
He's a sentient construct. He has his own master and thought process and feelings. He's a sentient construct.
well, you guys head out of the guild hall. What's your bearing?
I'd say we head for Treetop.
Treetop Village. That's the nearest like settlement, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do we know the way to this treetop village?
Yeah, you can probably find your way, considering you've been there before.
All right.
I'll actually roll. Who's got survival?
That'd be Freya.
Zara. Oh wait.
Oh
no,
well,
Zara,
I didn't hide that. Freya definitely knows where it is.
Wow. She even knows a shortcut.
Zara.
I meant to hide it, but yeah, you guys are solid.
Nothing can hide from my sights.
I'll also roll a secret one for Zara. It doesn't matter. You guys find it. So yeah, you're on the way there, and as you're heading through the woods, a certain little gnome kind of pokes her head out from behind a tree, and it's like, "Hey, what are you guys doing?"
Are you stalking us, young gnome?
Yes.
Fair. Have you seen this picture before? Can I look at my interface and look at him?
You mean her? Yeah.
Wait, you're not a he?
Does this look in any way familiar to you?
It's hard to
No.
tell the gender of these gnomish creatures. I apologize.
My name's Mitzi.
Seems like a very gender neutral creature name. Anyway, you're avoiding the question. Have you ever seen this?
She
Ignore him.
she kind of squints at it. It's weird looking.
Is this a map of the Weald?
No.
Does this look like a waterfall?
Does it look like any landscape you're familiar with?
Or a
It
hill?
kind of looks like the Sky Anvil.
What is the Sky Anvil?
It's a big anvil of the gods that fell in the woods like 1,000 years ago.
Did it land on a hill?
Yeah, kind of.
Well, that's
Does it have a
promising.
waterfall? Does it have a waterfall nearby?
Could
Might
you
not
point
be
us
our
in the right direction?
Oh, you don't want to go there.
Why not?
There's scary dryads.
Lovely.
They don't like people going over there. We're not supposed to get near it because they'll attack anyone who gets anywhere close to it.
Okay.
Consider it training for the dungeon.
Oh, well, if you're sure,
We are. We have to. It's our job. Just give us
okay.
the right direction. We'll head there
Good.
ourselves.
Could you lead us closer, gender neutral gnome?
My name is Mitzi.
Again, I don't know if that clarifies. It's not like you're a Frank or a Susie. It's still a gender neutral.
You're a very rude lady.
I am. You're correct. And by yelling my name over and over again does not help define the gender. I once knew an Ashley. Do you think that was a boy or a girl?
All right. Well, I don't want to go over there. It's scary. Dryads are scary.
Alright, well,
But I can point you in the direction.
Thank you. We appreciate it. And please ignore him.
Okay, I will. So you're just gonna want to go that way. She points through the woods, like
Oh.
super deep into the woods. So you just keep going, and eventually you get up on a hill, and you should be able to see it.
Thank you so much. We'll take it from here.
Okie dokie.
Safe travels.
Good luck.
well, isn't she just adorable?
What a strange fellow. I'm gonna cast Mage Armor at the thought of dangerous dryads.
All right, sounds good. You are mage armored.
From my time living in the Wheel, do I know anything about dark dryads?
You have never encountered one, but the gnomes speak about dryads as though they are powerful and territorial. They don't like bother anyone unless they intrude on their like area. Then they absolutely will attack.
Like Doberman pinchers.
What? Why Dobermans?
I don't know.
That doesn't make any sense.
I've already blamed pit bulls. I don't want to be doggist, so I picked a new.
More like Shih Tzus.
True. Very well. Well, we will go intrude on their lands. Let us go.
Be ready for a fight.
I will stay in the back, really far away.
As will I.
I will be even further back than you.
That's not smart.
Oh joy, am
After
I frontlining this time?
After comparing our health bars on the interface, I will be very far back. Thank you.
Considering our party composition, probably.
I mean, you have a tiger. So the front line is the tiger and the rogue.
Well, Snowball, looks like it's you and me.
Alright. So you guys are making your way through the woods. It's quite the hike. And as you go, the forest gets deeper and darker. But there is some elevation happening. It's subtle, but it does seem like as you follow her directions, you are being carried upward. And eventually, you kind of emerge from the tree line and come up onto a sort of plateau overlooking the forest. And in the distance, you see what probably is what the gnomes have been calling the God's Anvil. It looks like this.
That does
Look, there's a waterfall.
Oh, it is a waterfall. I knew it.
It's not a log.
It is certainly massive.
What the fuck is that?
It does kind of look like a big metal anvil, like the size of a city.
What
They
is
said it fell from the sky 1,000 years ago.
Strange. Wasn't the X, and I like pointed up here, like near the top of this thing? So is this creature on or in this?
He might be inside?
I suppose we should work our way towards the approximate location
So
of
fascinating.
the mark. That does seem to be the correct indicator.
Very well. We shall make our way.
I've got a bad feeling, guys. Be on guard.
We'll be on guard for Shih Tzus.
These damn dryads better get the hell out of the way.
Alright. So you kind of slide down the slope and begin to make your way towards it. It is massive. As you approach, you hear the creaking of like metal on metal. It looks very ancient, completely like overgrown with plant life. There are these huge cylinders in the back end of it that it's hard for you to imagine what they could have been for, but there's clearly like burn marks all along the inside of them, like very, very old.
What were they burning in here?
and it's quite a bit of a climb to get up there. But you begin to kind of ascend the rocky hill up to the anvil. We'll continue to call it. And as you get up there, you see the expanse of grass and forest here is completely overshadowed by the huge looming metal object that's perched here. So you end up like walking in its shadow. And now that you're up close, the metalwork is complex. It's old and it's worn, but it's almost impossibly complicated. It's hard to imagine that any mortal could possibly forge something like this. It's easy to understand why the gnomes would think that this came from the gods, because it's just like no one could ever make something like this.
This is quite fascinating.
Reigel's got his book open and he's like jotting down like notes of things he sees. How did they get that to do? But there's what? I need more time to look at this.
We don't have all day.
Well, the gods work in mysterious
as we walk.
ways, certainly. This is certainly mysterious.
And as you guys are walking, you see kind of a rusted mass of something shift under the foliage. A small red eye lights up, and it begins to like lift up, like rattling. And you hear a very strange, sort of distorted voice come crackling out of it. Intruders detected. Activating Dryad systems.
Oh no,
And,
we're not intruders. We have an invitation.
the thing sort of rattles up to its feet, and then becomes immediately very aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's hearing me.
Yeah, it just attacks like immediately.
That thing's a dryad?
Not what I was expecting. Oh, it's an acronym. Interesting.
Oh.
All right, take it away.
Okay, well, I guess if I'm gonna be frontlining this thing, Zara is going to take a step up to it, and I'm going to use my feint real quick.
Cool.
My deception against his perception. God dang it! I have a plus 12 to this. This has never worked.
Yeah, it didn't quite do it.
Okay. And then I'll swing my kukri at him. Quick drawing it. Oh, do I get deception roll on the quick draw too?
Sure.
I mean, yeah, something you.
Yeah. All right, he's flat-footed to that.
Oh, that was damage. Here's the attack roll.
Okay. Unfortunately, you just barely miss.
Okay. Wait, with him being flat-footed?
Oh, no, it hits with him being flat-footed. My mistake.
Yep.
So the damage ends up being 9?
9, yep.
Alrighty. Anything else? Or is that it?
That was it. Yeah, it's 3 actions.
Alright. Freya.
I'm
Oop.
going to.
I forgot to account for hardness. So sorry. There we go.
Oh gosh. Okay.
It's very hard.
I'm going to mark him as prey, move there, and fire 2 arrows at him.
Sounds good. Just barely misses. Yeah. Regal.
Regal is going to pull out a Quicksilver potion, chug that down, and then he's going to quick draw a bomb and fling it at this thing.
Gotcha.
Alright, so here is that. That's a miss. Is it a critical miss, though?
No.
Then he takes 5 splashing damage.
5 splashing damage. Whoa.
Really?
Level 4, baby.
How is that determined?
Well, the bomb does. It does 2, but now I add my intelligence modifier to that with a feat.
Oh, fancy.
Actually, no, it's 4 splashing damage. Yeah, 4 splash damage.
Well, unfortunately, as you know, the splash damage of the fire kind of ignites the foliage on it. It kind of brushes it off because its hardness is actually more than that.
Oh.
Splash doesn't ignore hardness or anything like that?
Not that I'm aware. I don't see any reason.
It's
it
just standard
would.
fire damage.
Yeah, it's just fire damage, so it's I think hardness applies.
Okay.
I think some acid specifies that it ignores hardness. I think the acid flask actually like says it does, but you would have to have been quite specifically prepped for this to have that.
Yeah, I don't even know that one.
Yeah. Alright, well, it's gonna try to slap Zara.
That hits.
For 7. Alright, and it automatically grabs you.
Yeah.
The attack has the grab. Which just means you can't move away.
Right.
It'll do a follow-up. -5 is 19.
That misses.
Okay. And that'd be it. KL.
Alright. I've been studying the don't read indoors and downstairs. And I'm going to try to hit it with a firebolt.
Okay.
Alright. And I'm going to light up my staff and use a true strike.
Okay.
Yeah, so get ready for this. You think you one? Oh, my cat is rolling it for us. Bad cat. That's a pretty good roll.
Damn!
But that's an even better roll.
Oh
so I will
my
take the
God.
20.
Oh, True Strike lets you roll twice?
I roll twice and choose the best result. I will choose the 29 to hit, which is a crit.
You do absolutely crit him. Alright.
I don't know, would it crit the initial damage? Because I wouldn't take the second. I'm just confused. This is like one of those things where it's in person and you roll 2d20. If I don't have that luxury, I just have to click it twice. Does that make sense?
This is why you roll the attack without rolling the damage.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
we don't roll the critical damage.
I'll
we just
take-
double.
I'll take your original critical because you should have only rolled another d20. You shouldn't
Yeah, I
have
would
rolled
have
the
rolled-
whole thing again.
I would argue the same thing. Whether I didn't even really care about the numbers.
The
but
second roll should have just been a d20, yeah.
Okay.
It takes persistent fire, which will possibly eventually matter.
The target
so-
takes double damage and 1d4 persistent fire. So we're not doing the crit damage thing,
we're not
so I don't
doing
know
crit
why
damage.
So
Yeah.
20 fire and a d4 persistent. Would you like me to roll that?
Not yet, because it'll... Or is it... Oh, yeah, it's determined now, so yeah, go ahead.
Take that 1 fire down. But Zan will never pass one of those, so it's basically an infinite amount of fire damage.
Ooh,
That's my turn.
give me a sec. What is his health at? Oh, it's so close. Okay, nice.
Yeah, also with True Strike, I also, on top of that, instead of rolling twice and using the best result, I ignore any circumstance penalties to the attack roll, or any flat check required to being hidden or concealed.
Okay, sounds good to me.
What kind of negative things would that count for?
If it's like foggy or they're hiding or I don't know what the fuck. I'm not really sure. Like I'm sure there's.
Yeah, I don't know what circumstance penalties to an attack roll would be, but whatever. If they're there, they're gone.
All right, Zara.
All right. Am I able to faint while I'm grabbed?
Yeah, you just can't move away from him.
Right. Okay.
I think
I would like to do that
you
then.
fall in his arms. Oh.
All right. So faint. Aha.
Yeah, got him.
Okay. So he's flat-footed me. I'm also going to. I'm gonna use my second action to attempt to demoralize him. I'm gonna just say, like, we're beyond your league. Stand down. And there's my intimidate.
Okay. That is a critical success. So what does that do?
I believe it makes him frightened, but I don't know what a critical success does for it.
Wow, he's not immune to frightened. Interesting.
I feel feelings. I am scared.
Dryad bot is terrified.
Let
Dang.
me look up demoralize real quick.
I am demoralized.
I'm guessing it makes him like frightened too or something.
That'll be my guess as well.
I found it. He's frightened too. All right.
Cool. So he's in total got a -4 against my to his AC.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I think I've found Zara's groove now. Ooh.
Wow.
You definitely hit him.
I'd call that a groove.
Oh.
This
And
looks
a lot of
sensitive.
damage.
So the 14 becomes 28.
Yes.
Faint in their arms routine really worked.
That does it. You
Wow.
put him,
Nice.
you put him down.
Okay, so this looks vulnerable. Like sticks her kukri and like gives it a twist to pry something loose.
So it like falls apart. Like the arms and legs fall off. The eye goes dead, and it just like collapses into basically a pile of parts.
All right, Zara puts her kukri away. I hope that wasn't our contact.
Yeah, I think you just killed our quest giver.
Well, if we find any more like him, I found their weak spot, it seems.
Yeah, and he just so you guys know, this is what the dryad.
token. Okay,
Nice.
look
Wow, that's
beautiful.
cool.
Yeah.
It's awesome pixel art, man.
Is this what dryads look like?
I
guess so, right?
guess so.
Yeah,
Wait,
Yes.
does that mean that the boss has...
I always heard that dryads were creatures of the forest. I didn't know that meant that they had the forest growing on them.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting like sexy naked women, not robot.
Well, you
I'm
can't
slightly
believe
disappointed
everything
in
you
that.
read.
Well, let us continue. There's hopefully still someone out there that requires our assistance.
Keep an eye out for more dryads.
Reigel runs up to it and he's like, "Fascinating. How does this work?" And he's like,
Oh, are you
he's
gonna
like-
take
he's
notes
like-
over everything that we look at?
He like grabs the little eye and he's like twisting it and he's like, "How the hell? How's that on there?"
So, yeah, from investigating its remains, you determine a couple of things. First of all, the technology is super weird. Definitely, like, way out there from anything you've seen, except the parts you ripped out of that monk in the last quest, pretty similar.
Yeah, this reminds me of those things that we pulled out of that dude's chest.
Things you pull out of what's chest?
What exactly?
Like, it doesn't seem like the monk parts came from necessarily one of these guys, but the style of it is similar. It's like two things painted by the same artist. Like, it's clearly like the same maker kind of deal.
What exactly did you pull out of someone's chest?
Never mind. They look kind of like these things.
You pulled a robot out of someone's chest?
I thought we talked about this in the debrief
What debrief?
for the last quest we did.
I think
Was it?
KO
Yeah,
was
skip.
asleep for that one.
I think I was.
Did you bring those parts with you?
Yeah, I got them right here. Thought they might be useful for this.
All right. Well, let's press on. Unless somebody wants to patch me up, I did get a little bit of a scratch.
Oh, you look
I
fine.
think you'll be all right, princess.
Okay.
Agreed.
Very well then.
You can stand behind Snowball if you're scared.
Oh, scared is not the right word. But I appreciate the offer.
And there's a damsel in distress we must locate.
Alright, so you guys are now located in the shadow of this huge metal structure. You're kind of under it. There isn't a completely obvious way in. There are lots of like various holes and vents and just like parts of it that have fallen off. So you have a plethora of options for like entry point. There's the big tubes on the back of it. There's like side plating that's fallen off. There's like ventilation kind of stuff.
So we can either try to find a way in, or we can attempt to scale the exterior.
I would love to get inside this thing.
I'm sure you would.
Well, that is the goal. I guess we'll look. I don't really want to go out the back bit, so I guess we'll look for a side bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so from where you are, you see two entrances that seem very handy to your location. One is where the side plating has fallen off, and it opens up into this sort of like metal corridor. There's actually like a light flickering at the end of it. Another, it looks to be some kind of a ventilation chute where the grating could be pretty easily pried off. It's very rusty. And then that leads into like the ventilation system for this thing.
Very well. Let us continue the pry. Will someone with more athletics ability pry that open?
So vent or corridor?
Why not just take the easy way in?
Oh, I suppose.
I think corridor is what we're going for then.
All right. Very well. Very well.
All right. So you head up the corridor.
The easiest path is not always the best path.
Yeah, well, it's the one that gets us in the quickest.
I just had a disturbing thought.
About?
Well, what this might be. Those tubes
Oh.
on the back. What if those were cannons of some kind? This might be a weapon of the gods. That they somehow fumbled and dropped to our world.
Those would shoot some big cannons.
Well, the gods need big weapons.
For what I know of the Divines, I don't know if they'd make something like this, but maybe.
There's one way to find out what they are. We can go take a look.
Well,
Makes his way down the hallway.
at the end of the corridor, which is covered in just as much plant life as metal, there's a flickering light over a door, and it's two metal doors, and they don't seem to open like a door would normally. They're sliding metal doors. It's shut, like it should be sealed, but there's kind of sparks coming out of the top of it, and one of the doors is doing like this kind of thing. Like it's broken, and it won't like quite stay shut. And through the door, it looks to be a small chamber with a mosaic of buttons on the back that are like numbered.
Regal's like looking around for like shit we could pry in there to keep it open. Is there any like loose material?
Oh yeah, easily, like everywhere. Yeah, no problem at all.
He picks up like a plate from the wall that's like fallen down. He
Mhm.
carries it over there. And he tries to like jam it in the opening of the door while it like opens a little bit.
Yeah, you managed to jam it open wide enough for a tiger, or anyone smaller than a tiger.
And Reigel squeezes through.
Okay. Do you all follow Reigel into this small chamber?
Yeah.
Very well.
Okay. So you're all standing in like a small, crowded chamber, and it's just got like a bunch of numbered buttons on the back part of it.
Can I decipher any kind of pattern to these numbered buttons, or have seen any kind of correlation to numbered buttons so far?
Well, they are in a vertical succession, and from the bottom, they're counting up. So, like, the bottom button is 1, the top button is 12.
Oh.
So they're all numbers we recognize.
Oh yeah, yeah, they're numbered in a way that you can recognize.
Alright, hit button. I'll hit a button at random.
Wait. Perhaps it's a code for opening a secret door. I mean, he's already pressed it, but.
I pressed it.
Well, which one did you press? Because that actually matters. You need to tell me what number.
5.
Okay, cool. The door that you pried open starts to lower, and you realize what's happening is the room you're in is going up.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, it's an elevator.
Zara's looking around like, this is advanced.
Huh.
Welcome to the Haven 12. There's just a voice in the fucking room that's going up.
Some mysterious wizard is messaging us. Bambilicals to...
Well, thank you. We apologize for the intrusion.
Reigel's like looking around for people. Like, can he tell where the voice came from?
It seems
There's like
to
a
just
speaker or something.
yeah, it seems to just come from like all around you.
Hello?
Didn't you taunting us, wizard?
Valued guests, you're late. Your appointment was 999999999999999.
It appears the wizard had a stroke.
I think we're late.
No passes detected. Intruders in the elevator. And all of a sudden the lights go out, and then red lights come on.
Snowball, be on your guard.
I thought we were guests. I thought we were expected.
The elevator accelerates, passing the 5th floor and just
Hey!
going like straight
The
up.
button I pressed.
As no pass has been detected, you have been identified as intruders. Once the elevator reaches its destination, please exit in an orderly fashion so that you may be executed.
Lovely.
Hardly an incentive. Can we talk about this? Zara still thinks there's somebody that can talk back to her.
As the elevator's going up, the open door, because the door is just like missing, suddenly opens up to where like it's still speeding upward, but you now have a view of the interior of the ship as you're going up, and it is a fucking mess. It's huge. Just this massive interior of twisted, torn metal falling apart from the inside. But it's taking you all the way to the top floor.
This, whatever it is, looks like it's seen better days. I think we should be ready for a fight.
Do you think this was a
Okay.
city of some kind?
Activating dynamic, reactive, independent, automated defenses.
Oh.
Oh, was that Dryad?
That sounds like it spells out Dryad.
What was that again? Can you repeat that, evil wizard? Something automated defenses.
The elevator starts to shake violently.
Uh-oh.
there's like pieces coming off of it, like the walls are coming apart. And it's picking up speed more and more as it goes up.
Guys, what do we do?
Get ready
Alright.
for a fight.
Everybody give me a reflex save. Wow, look at you guys. Wow. Alright. I think everyone's fine. Let's see if the tiger's fine. Freya's still 4, right?
Yeah.
I'm just making sure the tiger's the correct level, because there was that one time I, like, didn't level the tiger.
It was a dark day indeed that the tiger did not get leveled.
Alright, everyone's free. Okay, yeah. So the elevator basically crashes into the top floor, but the entire party is able to deftly avoid any sort of injury as a result of this. And you end up here.
I like to imagine Zara sees what's about to happen and like starts a backflip in midair right as the thing crashes so her feet hit the ceiling. Which would be cool.
Strange room.
You hear an electronic sort of shoo.
Well,
As the
exit in an
doors
orderly
slide up.
fashion.
I advance in the back.
I guess I'll take the lead with Snowball.
Snowball, follow her.
And Snowball's got the glowstone collar. As
Oh
well.
yeah, that's nifty. For those
All
who
right.
can't see in the dark.
Shoo.
Oh, I worry about where we might meet our executioners.
So it opens up into like a big room with pillars.
I don't see anywhere else to go but forward.
Maybe their automated defenses are just as shitty as their, whatever this place
The
is.
rest of their city.
Guys, my divination sense is giving me a tingle. This appears to be a trap.
Shoo, shoo, shoo.
But I think that was a given, Kale.
Alrighty, you hear some old electronic things rattling to life in the darkness. So, yeah. Let's get these guys in here.
Oh my.
Hey, I rolled pretty good.
So we get for blowing all our good rolls in the first combat.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you guys rolled that thing. It did, like, nothing to you. Now there's 3 of them. Okay, so it's Zara and then most of them. And then KL. Alright, Zara. In the dim light, you can kind of scarcely see some of them in these, like, rooms that opened up.
Okay.
It's up to you what to do. You may not even want to... I don't know, it's up to you.
Yeah, I'm considering just taking cover behind one of these pillars.
Yeah, I mean, you can try to take the fight to them, or you can try to, like, set up a choke point somewhere, or whatever. Like,
What about surrendering? Is surrendering an option?
I think they're gonna kill us either way.
Where's the third door that opened? I can see 2 here. I don't know where.
Up here.
Up there. Okay.
Yep, that's it.
All right. Yeah, I might just hold my action until these first 2 go.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I can do that. A waste of a good crit initiative.
So this one double moves, and then goes for the attack on you.
Okay, I'll probably take my turn after him then.
All right,
That misses.
your go.
That was a double move from him?
Yeah, they have 20-foot move speed.
Ah, cool.
So.
Okay. So now that he's here, I don't have to use an action moving up to him, so I'm gonna start with a feint on him.
Okay.
Woo!
Wow, look
Yep.
at this green rolls.
Everybody, he's flat-footed to everybody now.
Oh.
And I'll also use Demoralize.
How long is he flat-footed for?
Until at the end of my next turn.
So that demoralize actually is a success.
Oh, okay.
Their will save is 5. So
Alright then.
the DC 15. Yeah.
Then I will quick draw my Kukri at him. Ow.
Oh well.
Everybody in the club getting flat-footed against this man. Oh my.
Alright, KL.
Alright, I'm going to use a powerful ritual, all 3 of my actions, to wave my hands around, and summon the mighty Periwinkle.
Okay, so it's all melee attacks until the end of my next turn.
I'll
Wow.
summon the mighty Periwinkle. Right there.
There he is.
Periwinkle's about to get fucked.
Periwinkle, destroy our enemies! Periwinkle!
Rest in peace next turn, Periwinkle.
So,
Periwinkle! Oh
down.
god, there's a robot down there. I may have faulted you, Periwinkle!
Oh,
he hit, it does nothing. Yeah, he's done.
But what
That's
about poison? Because the poison kicks in.
They're immune to that.
Well, you laugh, but they weren't immune to being scared.
Yeah, they're immune to poison.
Okay.
this thing's AC is down by 3 for melee attacks at least. Or 1 for ranged. Uh-oh, Periwinkle's getting flanked.
Periwinkle!
So that's 20, so Periwinkle's dead.
Why is it 20?
It crit him.
Oh.
Wait, is 15 AC?
He has 17 AC and he's being flanked,
No.
which makes it 15. So then,
Hmm.
yeah.
Well, hey, it used that thing's attack.
Alright. He moved and attacked and moved again. Freya!
Alright. Marcus Prey. Move back here. Let me double check. Yes. And then fire 2 arrows.
You got it.
First one.
Oh,
Yep.
nice.
Oh, is that a crit?
That crits, yeah.
Nice. Let me get the other attack in here. At -5. There we go. Oh, that probably misses.
That misses, yeah.
I'm gonna roll the damage for that one.
That crit, though. Mm.
And you get the deadly, so 8, so 12 becomes 24 plus 8, so 32.
Ooh.
Holy crap. Okay, I have to calculate the hardness. There. Oh my god, even with his hardness. That was with his hardness included, you almost fucking just killed him.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good
you
shot.
stick an arrow right in his fucking robot eye, like shit.
It's still there, like kind of moving around with.
Oh yeah, the arrow's just
And
sticking
then
out of
red
its
eye.
fucking red eye. Alright, Regal.
Has it been more than 10 minutes since our last fight?
No, you're good. I would say you're still going. You're still
9 minutes
hopping.
and 30 seconds.
Your cocaine is
still-
still
Cracked out.
yeah, it's still cracked out. Yeah.
Alrighty,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna throw a bomb at this corner, so it splashes
Oh.
at this guy.
Ah, nice.
nice.
I like it.
I like
not that
it
this,
like
not that the
that.
splash damage does any damage to these guys, so it's
The
a
thought is
waste.
good. It's a good habit to be in.
So
Oh,
here comes
Of note, I almost forgot. This is important. This didn't happen last fight because you guys just killed him. But after this dude goes below half health, there are visible cracks in his like metal exterior. He seems heavily damaged.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alright, maybe no more hardness then.
So proceed.
Or less.
So
hardness.
here's my bomb.
Whoa!
I don't think I needed that, but that's 24 fire damage. That's including the splash damage. And then the one next to him takes 4 splash damage.
Which unfortunately doesn't do anything. Because of his hardness. But yeah, it seems like once you get them to half health, they don't have hardness anymore. They also take a hit to their AC as well.
Oh, nice.
They become broken the way that, like, you know, shields
Yeah.
have like a broken threshold. These guys have a broken threshold. So
See.
they're much
Wow.
tougher for the first half of their health, and then they get really fucked up.
And then Reigel will pull out his crossbow and load it with a bomb.
Alright, Zara.
Alright, I'm gonna start with an demoralize on this guy.
Cool.
I feel fear. I am
Jeez.
scared.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Okay.
Got him.
I'll move around to here to flank. And
Attack of
then
opportunity.
swing.
Hit.
10. Bang. That
Yeah,
was
hard-
a weak spot.
That hardness is it's a real pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he will take a step forward and swing at Reigel.
No!
You're our tank. You're the best of us.
He missed. Thank goodness.
-5, so 21
21 hits.
for 7.
Ow.
And he doesn't have an action left to grab you because he moved. So, you are not grabbed. Alright,
Get the
Kale.
fuck out of here!
The one that punched my tiny green villainous friend takes 9 force damage.
Oh. Cool. Does force damage ignore hardness?
I don't.
Give me a. Hold on.
I'm gonna go with no.
I don't think so. I think nothing ignores hardness. It seems like it just is. Okay, so there we go.
That's my turn.
Alright, well,
I'm a very powerful warrior.
this one's gonna attack Zara.
Ooh, that hits. Actually, is that with the -2? That still hits anyway.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then it'll grab you,
Yeah!
so you can't move, and it'll attack again. -5, so 24.
-5, -2 more, so... Okay, yeah. That still hits. Ow.
Alright, his fear goes down 1 level. Freya.
I'm gonna mark this guy as prey and tell Snowball to double attack.
Oh, absolutely. That actually crits with flanking and fear. It just barely crits. So 7 plus 5 is 13 times 2 is 26. Oh, if flat-footed happens too. So 16 times 2 is 32.
15 times 2.
Yeah.
Wait,
15.
no. 7 plus 12, 15, so 30. So there we go. That's his first attack. He'll also. This is a -4. I'll calculate it right in there. Okay, he is flat-foot. Oh, his AC got dropped. That hits
Oh,
because
nice!
because he's broken. When they're below,
Broken.
they take a huge hit to AC when they become broken. So then that's gonna be. Oh yeah. No, Snowball just actually wrecks him.
Nice snowball.
Good boy.
It's a big deal when they go below half, because not only does the hardness go away, but they take. It's actually like a -4 to their AC. It's really substantial.
God damn it. Alright, well I'm gonna fire 2 arrows at the remaining guy. But they're at -2. I'll calculate that in. So -2.
Wow. Okay.
Well, that worked. And then let me just get the other one, which is -7.
Oh. No, because he's not flat-footed.
Depends on how much damage the first one does.
Oh, it does.
Oh.
If the first one gets him below half, the second one will hit.
It's looking like it will.
So 14 plus 1 is 15 times 2 is 30 plus 7 is... So that puts him in there, which makes the second one hit. Okay, so the first arrow goes right in his eye, and then the second arrow hits the butt of the first arrow and just forces it through his head.
Nice. Good shot, Freya.
Freya, favorite enemy machine?
Uh-huh. Yeah, you took down 2 in one turn.
Ugh.
Snowball.
I took down the other one too before.
Nice.
I got that one. That
Well,
was me.
pretty much. I did most of it though.
Alright, Reigel. You hear a shoom from way over to your left, and you see a couple of constructs over there that look new to you. They are over here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Like they're functional? Like
No, just different. Not new. Different from what you've seen. New to you.
different.
Ancient. I mean they. Okay, I'll drag one over here for you. They look like that.
Oh,
They're weird looking.
Dang.
weird head.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna put him back where he goes.
Alrighty.
But yeah, a door just opened up with those fuckers over there, so.
Perfect. Reigel runs over to there, chucks a bomb at them, and then runs back.
That's what they all call the goblin drive-by.
Oh, that's a big miss.
It is. But the splash damage gets them.
Yeah, 4 splash damage. I don't know if they're less hard than the other ones.
No, they're just as hard.
Just as hard.
Actually,
If
it's a
not
crit
harder.
fail, so the splash damage didn't happen anyway.
True. Okay, top of the round, it's Zara.
Oh boy, anybody got any heals available? This tanking stuff's hard.
We don't have a healer, so
I will remain where I am on this side of the pillar and wait for them to actually come within my vision, because I can't see them where they are.
So do you want to hold your action, or do you
Yeah.
want to actually actively take cover, like as the take cover action?
Ooh.
Because that gives you like a mischance if you do that.
That would use up my turn to do that.
It's an action to take cover.
Yeah. I'm thinking about like moving to right here and taking cover there.
Yeah, okay,
Here on one
cool.
of the sides. Yeah, move there. I'll take
So
cover.
yeah, you take cover. Cool. You have a
Peek around the
mischance
corner
now.
Very, very carefully to see what's going on.
Alright, well, this one's gonna move to right here. And its eye begins to glow bright red. And then it fires a crackling red beam straight this way, melting through the metal pillars.
Oh.
This is going to be an attack roll on... No, is it a reflex? It's definitely just a reflex. It's a reflex from Reigel and Snowball.
Oh.
whoa! Here we go. Rest in peace,
Might be
Reigel.
good for a hero point.
Yeah, do you want to spin your hero points so you don't take double damage there? You can see what it is first.
Oh!
Okay.
Whoa!
So you probably don't want to take 62.
Oh, god damn.
So you might want to spend a hero point so you don't take double damage.
Oh my goodness.
Because a crit fail.
I may just. Oh my god. All
You
right.
just got Superman.
It just needs to not be a crit fail. Like it literally needs to just not be a crit fail. Okay, so you take 50. You take half. You take 15.
Woof.
Damn.
Not so bad.
Snowball also takes 15. Yeah, you just needed to not have a critical failure, which doubles the damage. That hero point took you from 61 damage to 15. That was a pretty good hero point.
I'll take that.
That was a 46 HP hero point right there.
A pretty good one.
Alright, well, he's done. It's a 2-action to do the laser. So these guys have lasers, apparently. They're ranged ones. Model B. Alright, KL.
Alright, you may think your laser beam is powerful. Oh, I have the solar ruler. But wait until you've seen the wizard laser bolt. So I'll move up, take cover behind the pillar, and throw my own laser beam.
Alright, but you don't actually take cover because it's an action.
No.
Freeze Flame is 2 actions. Okay. It doesn't matter. If you use the action to take cover behind a pillar, you get like a plus 4 to your reflex against their laser. So it's
Okay.
pretty
I'm not
pretty
taking,
significant.
I'm not taking cover, I'm giving shelter behind this pillar.
Gotcha. You are behind the pillar physically. You're not hiding behind it. You're there.
No. Right.
You're
Well,
located there. You hit him. You definitely hit him.
Alright, take that 9 fair damage. And that is my go.
I still can't see them. What's their health bar like?
It's real dark. I can't tell.
Not as tanky as the melee ones that appear.
Good.
They follow the rules for RPGs.
Oh, fuck.
Ranged have less health than melee. Oh god.
So that one just moves. It uses its whole turn moving. Alright, Freya.
And because that one's in shadow, I've got a mischance, don't I?
You have a bigger problem than that. There's a bunch of fucking pillars in the way.
I guess so, yeah, I can get on.
But it's
I
shadowy
was,
over
I
there.
was seeing if I could.
You can get on this side of this pillar.
Yeah. Well, is that just another pillar right there?
I mean, you could lean around it if you were there. But,
Oh. So, yeah, I guess.
you would have a missed chance because of the shadow, yeah. Not a very big mischance.
What if I move Snowball first?
Ah,
You
You
yes.
could absolutely do that. Yeah. So do you tell Snowball to move as well?
Yes.
Get him, kitty.
All right, where's Snowball going?
I will order him to stand like here.
Oh, Snowball's not
Yes.
attacking it?
Well, I need the light. He is a light source right now.
But he could also get 2 attacks.
I guess,
in.
yeah.
Yeah, because he can pounce and then
If
attack.
I move and attack, he'll still be a light source.
Yeah,
Well, then I'm in shadow. That doesn't matter.
I don't think so.
He'll slightly more.
Don't you have low light vision anyway?
I do.
Oh, then you're fine.
Matter.
You didn't need to move him, but
Oh, yeah, you actually did not need to move him because you have low light vision. I forgot. You don't have a penalty because you have low light vision.
I
you
might
only
still
have a-
help the other visually impaired people of our group, though.
Yeah, it's up to you what to do now, though.
Okay, well, in that case, I will move there, mark him as prey, and shoot 2 arrows at him.
okay.
There you go. Sounds good to me. Hit.
And Zan,
Yeah.
I was supposed to get +2 to my reflex saving throw. I didn't account for that because of my Quicksilver mutagen. Does that change the outcome of that?
No.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, both hits. 9 plus 7, so 16.
Whoa!
And then the second one You kill it.
Nice. No kidding,
Yeah.
they are a lot less tanky.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. They can also laser through the whole party. So, they're glass cannons.
Yeah, I can't see the second one now.
Alright, Regal.
Regal is gonna move. He's gonna move over here, take cover behind the pillar, and shoot this guy with a crossbow.
Twang.
And that is 16.
That misses.
Alrighty, that's my turn.
Oh, I can barely see him right at the edge of the low light.
Alright.
Oh no, not a Model C.
Oh god.
Not a something automated defense Model C.
Ah! Ah! Oh no, why? Why me?
Alright, Zara. Something pretty big is down in the bottom now.
Oh god, why?
I cannot see it.
Finish the laser guy!
Okay, so I can barely see the laser guy at the edge of the low light there.
You've got low light vision, so you could go get him.
I
if you
know, I
wanted
can.
to.
Let's see. Yeah, okay, I can actually see him right in front of me now. I guess I extend. Alright. So it was 2 moves to go up to. What? Oh,
You were like in his square. You didn't need to be in his square.
okay. So,
You're good.
yeah, that was 2 moves to get there, and I'll swing my kukri at him and attempt to finish him off. God, oh.
Alrighty, that hits.
Oh, good. He's not flat-footed, so it's only the 5.
Oh, it is only 5. Okay, yeah. That won't do much.
Dang.
KL.
Oh, wait.
Alright, I'm gonna try to finish
Oh,
off
I could have gotten 2
Laser Magoo. Alright, here comes. I'm gonna shoot a magic missile at this
Alright.
beautiful.
Could you have gotten 2
I
attacks
could
more?
have done that differently. I could have used 1 move to get here and then quick draw throw 2 daggers.
Oh, yeah.
That's alright.
Too bad. He takes 13 damage.
Ooh, nice. Alright. That takes him below half, so he looks pretty busted up now.
Oh, okay, that's my turn.
Oh, I thought Kale defended. Darn it. Okay.
Alright, he charges up, and he fires a laser through
Oh,
KL and Freya.
no. Oh dear.
So KL and Freya need to give me reflex saves.
Not this time.
Alright, half damage. Half damage.
Alright, not too bad. So we take 8.
Yes. You each take 8 fire damage. Following that, it'll. Oh no, it can't. It can't actually move through Zara's
Well, this
space.
makes an acrobatics check. I think I can.
It'll stay right where it is.
Alright.
All right, Model C.
Eh,
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
Oh my goodness.
That's not good.
It doesn't look that scary.
he missed!
Ooh!
All right, so
barely.
it swings past you and it like hits the plating, the floor plating next to you, and it'll just like into the floor next to you. All right, Freya.
I'm going to mark him as prey.
Which one?
The big guy.
Big boy. Okay.
Big boy.
Big boy.
And I'm gonna order Snowball to actually attack to help Zara. Names escaped me. And to attack that guy.
He puts him down.
Nice.
He pounces him. He's actually got an action left.
Does he have a heal on that he can put on me?
No.
What was that? His tiger band-aids and starts
Pounce
applying
again!
So he can
Version 2!
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I'll order him to pounce this guy.
pounce is a flourish, so he can only pounce once per round.
Okay, well then I'll order him to move. What, like here?
Okay. Alright. You got one action left?
And then I will fire 2 arrows at it.
Get him. Hit.
Nice.
-5. Does the 24 hit?
They both hit, yeah.
Woo!
Wow.
Wow, a lot of
Nice.
green numbers right there.
You don't get your
Not the deadly.
marked damage, do you?
But yeah, it's
No,
marked.
because I didn't crit it. I get the additional damage, the precision.
Oh
is
yeah, you
if
marked
it's
that
crit.
one, not the other
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
The deadly though, which is
Nice.
There we go. That is the total damage to it.
What?
Hardness.
shit. Okay, that's better. I saw the first attack go. I was like, what?
I did them individually because I had to
Gotcha,
calculate
alright.
the hardness.
Okay.
Oh wait, I actually forgot a really important rule with Freya's attack.
Oh, what's that?
When you do the double strike with your bow, it actually, am I not mistaken that it says that you count them as one attack for the purpose of hardness and damage resistance?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
That's actually an enormous deal.
That is huge.
Because
Wait,
that
what does that mean?
Well, it means he doesn't get his hardness against both
It only
attacks.
applies once.
You sum the damage,
Oh.
and then it only applies once. So that's actually how much you did.
Dang. Nice.
Dang.
Yeah. That I keep forgetting. That's such an obscure rule, but that matters a lot here, actually.
It does. Damn, that's awesome.
All right, Reigel, you got a big guy.
I
Right
sure
here.
do.
Model C.
I sure do. I'm worried that this thing has attacks of opportunity. Is there any way to gauge its ability to make a reaction attack? If I wanted to move
You
away.
can move away from it. That
You
would
can
gauge
move
it.
away and find out.
Oh god. Alright, well before we move, we are gonna throw some bombs. So, here we go. First bomb.
Oh,
What is wrong with me today?
Either old reds or crits. It's either
we have been
crits
critting a lot today.
I've rolled more critical failures than anything else. It's oh my. All right, so second bomb. This is at -3. 25. Tell me
Nice.
that hits.
Got him.
All right, 19.
Oh
fire.
god, that's a lot.
And he's got 3 persistent fire.
Nice.
And then we're gonna take a leap of faith and run over there.
All right, Zara.
Ah, no attack of opportunity. Okay. All right. So we've only seen this thing swing fists. We haven't seen any big beam attack from him, have we?
Nope.
Okay. So Zara then will move up to here actually to make it easier for Snowball to flank afterwards.
Yeah, so far he's gotten one turn. He double moved and attacked.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna attempt to demoralize him first.
All
Or
right.
actually, no. I want to feint because I want to get him flat-footed. So that'll be deception.
Do you think it might be better to play the kite him back game because he's got such low movement?
Anyway, you fainted him, but you didn't crit it, so he's flat-footed to you.
Okay. Well, at least it gives me my sneak attack if I hit him. So. Oop.
Oh.
I want to use my hero point on this because I want to hit him.
Okay.
You have 12 hit points.
You can do it.
You crit him.
Wow.
Yeah. 22.
Nice.
Okay. Oh, I'm also shouting to Reigel, like, counting on you to get me back on my feet after this.
All
I
right,
think
he
this is
is.
going down.
He's past his broken threshold now.
Oh, good.
Oh, which means the persistent fire will actually work.
Nice.
Because he loses his hardness. All right, Kale.
When you say gain some softness. Alright, I'm going to do my own produce flame. However, I'm going to see into the future. I'm going to true strike a produce flame. So that 12 roll is pretty good, but let's see if we can do better.
Is it?
Nice.
I'll take the 19.
All right, you hit him.
Alright, 7 fire damage. That's my turn.
Alrighty.
Zara braces herself because this is gonna hurt.
Red light gathers in his eyepiece,
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
and then he shoots straight through here. So reflex from Freya, Reigel, and Tiger.
Not the tiger, not Snowball. We're gonna have to rename our group Thunder Snow. Or Snowball Thunder.
Uh-oh, Freya's taking full damage.
Ooh,
I'm gonna use my hero point.
good call.
Okay.
Fuck.
I mean, it's a little better.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow, that's a huge amount of damage.
So Freya does, in fact, take full damage.
Oh no.
Oh no.
But the tiger, I think, is up. 15.
Passed?
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, so it's 18 damage.
19.
Or no,
Yeah.
19 damage.
The tiger has 2 health. And knows no fear.
Reigel, you're now the designated healer.
Oh, he's not quite done. He's got an action left.
Oh, fuck.
That hurt.
We're gonna melee Zara.
Was that first one an attack? That doesn't matter, it misses.
And no, it wasn't. It triggered saves.
Damn.
All right, Reigel. Yeah, so he has the metal arm and the laser from the other two, and
Shit.
both much stronger.
Mhm.
He is past his broken threshold. Oh, let's see if he's not on fire anymore. Oh no,
Oh.
he's not on fire anymore.
He passed the
He
save.
still takes the 3 damage.
He still took the 3 damage.
This thing
yeah.
must be a god if it can get out of the persistent damage save.
Alright. Regal's gonna move up to here.
Y'all can't let Freya carry you forever.
Yeah.
Eventually, you have to.
Time to prove we can pull our own weight.
Yeah, time to prove you guys can win without Freya.
This is just a DPS race at this point. We don't have any healing.
Yeah.
So Regal is just gonna move up to there and throw a bomb.
Freya is our
Okay.
healing, but out of combat.
Oh!
Oh, nice!
Stop rolling either one
Yeah.
or on their number.
30 fire damage.
Oh, the bipolar
Wow.
You blow him up. Pieces of him like hit the walls.
dice. While Zara's bracing herself for a fist to come down on her. Boom! Ooh, damn.
That was my big one.
Oh man. Let's get Freya up. Do you have a
Yeah, I've got a
an
potion.
elixir? Okay.
Oh, I didn't think that fight was too bad at all. Not a scary threat at all.
So Freya, when we get a second, gets
I hope there's no more of those
3
in this room.
HP back.
Oh, and I think Matt was the one who asked for the acronym. It's Dynamic, Reactive, Independent, Automated Defenses.
Okay.
Dryad.
Dynamic, active, independent. We need to get one of those passes so it thinks we are a friend.
So anyway, you hear the voice that goes, communications lost with Dryad Systems.
I guess that means those ones they're done.
It sounds like it.
Alright, were any of those the boss or contact? Because this is getting quite out of hand.
All of the doors kind of shunt open, and one of them opens up into like the main, like gaping open hall of this metal structure. Like it just opens up into this huge, sort of, almost like a crevice through the center of it, where like floors have just collapsed in on themselves.
Well, I don't think this is a dungeon technically. So do you think we could rest safely before moving on? It seems like the prudent thing to do.
Yeah, I think we should take 10.
'Cause I don't know if we're in a position to fight another one of those things just yet. Unless KL tanks. He's got the largest health bar of any of us right now.
I can tank if need be.
I can't believe how quickly you guys blitz through that shit. It's like a full DPS party, practically.
Basically, yeah.
And KL.
I mean, pretty much any party with Freya in it, it's a full DPS party.
Yeah. You just need like Freya, Doldren.
So I'm going to try to
Reigel.
medicine. I guess we're only taking 10 minutes.
We can take
However
longer
long-
if we want.
However long it takes to get a focus point, isn't that 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could take longer than that if we want, though. I mean, because we're not in a technical dungeon, we don't have to worry about it growing around us or anything. At least not that we think we're in a dungeon.
I mean, this could be the oldest dungeon like in the world. Who knows?
This dungeon in the book.
The entrance didn't seal up behind us, although I guess the elevator did trap us here. It might be a dungeon and we don't know it.
I've got a potion for whoever you want to heal in case you mess up and kill them.
Okay, I'm going to start with you then.
Oh, very nice.
Nothing happened.
Not funny.
And then I can do that on myself, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, are we taking another 10 minutes?
Sure.
Close.
If you'd like to. Sweet.
I would like to try. I'm going to actually try Snowball.
Secondary tank. Off tank.
That does it. That does like the bare minimum.
Oh.
How much
what
is it? Oh, it's
2d8.
yeah, 2d8. Boom.
Nice. And
Not
then
bad.
I'm going to drink one of my potions of lesser healing and give one of them to Rillian.
Brilliant.
I've
Brilliant's
got
not
one.
here.
Really? Whatever.
Jeremy.
Jeremy.
So run home and give it to him. Like, here you go. Back to my quest.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, it's 2d8 plus 5.
Oh, you want me to take this now?
Yeah. I
Alrighty.
mean, look at your health bar.
That's fair.
Alright. Thank you.
Alright.
Hopefully enough to survive a hit.
Better than nothing.
Yep, for sure.
Alright.
I'd say we try to move a little more cautiously. Try not to draw any attention in case there's any more of those things here.
Maybe not hit random buttons that you see.
What? This was not my fault in any way, shape, or form.
Oh no, of course
I mean-
not. But our health bars are at the point where we need to be a little more tactful.
I mean, if it's not your fault, then I don't know whose it is.
It's this incarnation machine's fault. Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
Let us press on. No need to dwell on the past.
Where do you think we could get one of those passes that it mentioned?
I wonder if if there's anything built into these machines.
Such as?
Is there any way for me to figure out if there's something that may help us pass through undetected, and fool the system?
Well, when you pry one of these fuckers open, what you find is so beyond your level of understanding. Like, you might be expecting gears and like maybe like steam or something, but like when you open these fuckers up, it's like wires and circuits. You don't even know how to make heads or tails of this shit. Like, Reigel's holding a circuit board and is like, do I eat it? Like, what is this? Is it edible? Like,
Okay.
you literally don't have a frame of reference to even like begin to comprehend this shit or how it works.
Zara will look at the pieces that are being pried off it and be like, I might be able to fashion some disguises out of these. Very
Disguises
rough
as what?
ones, but-
You're not gonna dress this robot.
I just imagine us walking around
Unless anybody has a better idea.
looking
Covered
like
in
cardboard boxes.
Alright, well, the expanse of the interior of this place that it opens up to, you don't see any more defenses. What you do see is a pretty difficult area to traverse, not because of enemies, but just because it's like a dead drop and there's not much in the way of like an obvious path. But way on up in the top section of this place, like way far away and up, you do see like the lights are on in what looks like some kind of an important chamber up in the tip of it.
Does that correlate with the point that we saw on that like makeshift map?
It seems to, yes.
Let us make our way toward the ominous light.
Sounds
All right,
good.
well,
Although I think Reigel
this'll
would have
be-
looked great dressed as a robot.
this will be kind of interesting. Someone can try to traverse this with... Basically, it's going to be successive athletics and acrobatics to both balance and climb, to pass, like, hanging cables and jump over, like, open gaps. And so you could, like, parkour your way through.
Or
Zara would like
Or,
to try.
or you can try to come up with a more creative solution using your surroundings.
What if we set up a pulley system? That way one person can pull somebody up to the top.
it's so crazy, it just might work.
I mean, you have a lot of material to work with. There's huge cables and wire and plating, and there's just a huge amount of... It's like you're in a giant, like, junkyard.
Someone would
Who's
need
the
to run
strongest of us?
Someone would need to run the cable to the other side.
Or we could throw it, maybe. I don't know.
I have a +7 athletics, +9 acrobatics.
You're probably going to be our most fast athletic.
Yeah, unfortunately, neither
+10 acrobatics, +8 athletics.
No, that's Freya then.
+3
Wow.
acrobatics, -1 athletics.
My strength is 14, so +2.
Then maybe have
All
something wrapped around her in case she falls so that we can halt her descent.
You can tie a cable around her waist and traverse it, and then you'll have a cable leading to where you want to go. You can kind of, like, work with that as a starting point.
Go fishing with Freya.
How does that look like it's gonna go, Magic Eyes guy?
Can I smart my way to figure out if that would work?
What?
Can I get like an intelligence check to see if it would
No,
work?
read the future. What are you talking about?
Oh, read the future,
What do
right.
we bring you for?
Yeah, do you have augury?
I'm gonna read the future.
Okay.
Wink.
Alright, I'm going.
Alright, it's gonna work out perfectly intended.
So give me an athletics and an acrobatics.
The only divination I have is True Strike and Invisibility.
Oh my god.
So Freya runs and jumps, and on the first jump, just misses it.
Find the
Just
first step.
Misses
Oh, there it
the thing and just goes like plummeting. And then you guys are all holding the other end of the cable, so it's like, and now Freya is just hanging by her waist.
I think that went splendidly, but just for the heck of it, let's try again.
Let's try. Give me one more chance.
Just mind the gap. Mind the
You
gap.
pull her up, like, okay, all right. You know, you're not used to jumping on like smooth metal. You're used to being in like treetops. Like the material messed you up. It's slippery.
Yeah.
All right, let's try another athletics. Okay. Well, you jump. And you end up slamming into the crate on the other side, and you kind of scramble your way up onto it. And then give me an acrobatics.
I am actually gonna divine the future. Hold on.
And
Oh.
you didn't do this a minute ago.
Take a 9, or you can roll, up to you.
Oh
I'm-
my goodness.
I'm gonna roll.
All right, you're.
Yeah, I'm rolling.
Okay, so you're able to basically tightrope walk your way across another cable. It gets you pretty close to your destination. There's one big climb remaining, so that's athletics.
Oh.
Can I re-roll that?
Do you have a hero point?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm working to
Or
one.
you can't take his 9, can you?
I don't think so. It only lasts
I'm-
like 6 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah. It's a little awkward. You're slipping a lot, but you managed to get your way up there. It takes a while, but eventually you get to the top with the cable.
Do I see anywhere I could attach the cable for said pulley system?
Oh, all over the place, yeah.
Okay.
There's like metal rafters, and there's like brackets, and there's wall like supports, and just all kinds of shit.
So
I'll put-
Regal starts tying the other end around KL.
Oh, oh, what are you doing, little green creature?
What? She's gonna pull you up.
I can tie my own ropes. Thank you very much.
Uh-huh.
Is he ready?
Not quite. Oh, I will tie my own ropes. All right, ready.
All right. And I'll start pulling, I guess.
Oh,
As soon as KL's feet leave the ground, Regal leans over to Zara and goes, "Let's hope this works."
so that's gonna be athletics to pull him up.
Good luck. Oh!
Wow.
All
I
right,
got
so
this.
yeah, you kind of brace yourself and you grab it and you give it a yank,
Easy peasy.
and you just kind of like just yank KL up there to the platform.
Only Regal can hear Zara breathing a soft sigh of disappointment.
Wow.
Damn it.
Yeah, what
Darn, that was
is
supposed to be
that?
far more exciting to watch.
So now Zara and KL are up there with both ends of the cable.
Throw it back down.
All right, hiya! I'll throw it down there.
Okay, who's gonna throw it? Because it's not just down. You guys are up here, and the rest of the party is here. So there's a large amount of horizontal distance as well.
I'm
So
gonna throw
who's
it.
gonna throw? You're gonna throw it? Really?
I was last pick in the elf's
give me-
softball.
Just hold on to the other end before you throw all of it.
All right,
Yeah,
hold on to
Freya,
it.
you
Yeah.
hold on to the other end too.
Freya,
Freya's got
hold
the
on to it.
one end.
All right, athletics.
Uh-huh.
7.
All right. Well, you throw it, and it does this.
All right. All right, wind it back up. That was a war.
Alright, winded it back up.
Maybe attach a
Oh,
weight on the
ah!
end.
All right. After a while, now you got a couple people over there.
What do you mean?
doing-
Wow, that was a 15. That was beautiful.
Doing this back and forth, the party gradually manages to get everyone up there.
Okay.
That you've got a system. It works. Like once you get a couple people over there, it gets easier. So yeah, eventually you all manage to get up there.
I told you it'd go just as planned.
And now that you're all up there, you can hear what sounds like a faint singing.
Does it sound like humanoid?
Hard to say. It definitely sounds weird.
My correlation definitely sounds weird. I will precede the weird noise, enchanted by the Song of Songs.
We will follow
Okay.
KL, the party tank.
So you enter the chamber, and it's well lit, and at the center is a tree that seems to be well taken care of.
Oh, pretty.
Wow.
Is there anybody in here with the tree?
At first glance, the chamber appears to be empty, but the sound of the singing is close by.
Can I do detect magic?
You can. You actually detect no magic.
Okay,
Here.
I'll read aura.
I mean, there's no magic, so...
No magic. Tree's not magic?
Nope.
Not a magic tree?
It's not a magic tree.
It's just a tree.
Tree. Alright, I will approach the tree.
I get the feeling that plant was here before all the other overgrowth. It's like
I'm
it was
enchanted
there
by the tree.
intentionally.
I must go touch it.
Alright. When you approach the tree, something metal kind of moves behind it. Something low to the ground and kind of immobile. It like turns its head and looks at you. You made it.
Yes,
it,
indeed.
It looks like this.
Oh.
Oh, it's got Mark's headset on. Nice.
Mine's not nearly that cool.
Okay, it's more like Gwen's
Time
then.
for an upgrade.
I want it
Yeah.
though. Okay.
Yes, we are from the guild. You put out a quest. What exactly are you missing? It appears you're missing leg. Is that what you've come to request?
Query. Missing leg. Answer, no.
Oh.
Guild. It looks like she's like working, like processing through shit. Yes. Aid. SOS? Response?
Query. Yes.
Response, yes.
This vessel came under attack recently. Things taken. Pieces stolen. Not vital, save one.
Were the pieces these? And Regal kind of like shuffles around in his backpack and pulls them out.
She like sort of squints at them, like her eye reticles like zoom in, and then she seems to only be interested in the like glass canister sort of thing you have. That, yes, that will do.
What is this? What is all of this?
Query. Identify vessel and purpose. Haven 12. Ship. Spacefaring vessel. Classification. ARC project. The Haven project was developed to preserve human life in the event of an apocalyptic circumstance. Home planet destroyed. Haven 1 missing, Haven 2 missing, Haven 3 missing, and she goes through all the ships, getting to Haven 12. Haven 12 stranded, unknown planet, no power source, running low on reserves, human life in danger. That canister, power converter, you must add it back where it belonged. in the power center so that we can continue to store solar power to preserve human life.
Well, I didn't get most of that, but I like the preserving human life part.
Yeah, me neither.
Do we know what planets in space are?
Well, you know that OverWorld is a planet, and you know that space is where the stars and the moon and the sun are, but no one like goes there. And there is there are other planes, which is sort of comparable.
Sort of like space, yeah.
Yeah, like it's rough, but you seem to get the gist that she is from space, which is definitely like you understand it, but it's pretty hard to believe.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Haven 12 hails from planet X, J7. Gone. No trace remains. Due to a navigational error, Haven 12 arrived here instead of home planet.
What is your home planet?
Gone. Catastrophic apocalyptic event. And then the whole room turns black, and red words show up on monitors in a circle all around the room. Game over. World destroyed. No survivors.
There were humans there. Were there other humanoids?
Correct. Haven 12, however, contains only a human population of 30,000. Current living human population of Haven 12, 18.7 thousand.
Where are these living humans?
She turns her head, and the metal walls behind her begin to, like, slide open.
Whoa.
Revealing a window with, like, hanging metal, person-sized canisters leading off into the distance. 18.7 thousand human lives preserved in cryostasis. Power reserves too low for revival.
What is cryostasis?
Query, define cryostasis. A type of cold, eternal sleep intended to preserve life indefinitely.
How much power would you need to wake them up?
Power source required for Haven 12. Material does not exist on this planet. Other Haven ships may have landed. If wreckage of Haven ships is salvaged, power core material may be acquired. Enough salvaged power core material could allow a full revival of the Haven 12 crew.
And you don't know if there are any on this this planet?
Searching. No other planets found in radius. Haven 12 ships detected. Location unknown. Quantity unknown. Condition unknown.
And what material exactly are we looking for? Is it the canister, or what other material can be salvaged?
Material required. Uranium-238.
What is that?
Who's uranium?
Green chemical ore.
And how do you know there's none on this world?
I mean, it's actually yellow, but it's green in the movies. Alright, she didn't say that.
What is movie? No.
Uranium not detected on this planet.
Well, she doesn't look like she could have looked very far.
And she like look out the window. Nope, don't see it.
No uranium here.
Nope, not down there.
And sure enough, if any of you like peer out there, you can actually see there's like little glass windows on these things, and there are people. There are like living people in these metal coffins, basically.
Wait, so you can't...
Allegedly 18.7 thousand people.
And you can't just wake them up without this uranium?
Correct. Power insufficient for revival. Power barely sufficient for maintenance.
What if we just opened it up and warmed the people up?
Take them out of the freezer.
Immediate termination.
Ooh.
Well, I think this thing knows how the operation of this vessel works more than we will.
This
She's
would be
like the
so.
queen.
This is so fascinating. And imagine if we freed these people, how much we could learn from them.
That's what I want.
Oh, don't.
What is this? This is a some sort of travel vessel that you used to. Did it fly?
Correct. Closest corresponding equivalent. Searching. Ship, seafaring vessel. Substitute C for stars.
So it's like a ship that flies through space.
It's like an airship, but
Star Surfer.
higher.
Star Sailor.
Oh man, imagine if we could have asked those adventurers that had the ship. Maybe they would know more about this kind of.
This tree. Is this from your home world?
Negative. Tree was near landing site. Preserved for database lacks word. Searching. Sentimental value.
Oh, for who? For you or for them?
It brings me word missing.
Joy?
Possible correct substitute.
So strange. Imagine how many wizards there are. I bet they would be grateful for waking them up. Just ready to spill out all their spellbook.
Term wizard missing.
Tell us about your home world.
Zara points to KL like, wizard.
Aha.
Homeworld. Specify query.
Where you came from, the planet you're from. What is it like? Is it like our planet?
Define parameters of like.
Similar.
Define parameters of similar.
Is there water? Are there trees? What are do the people look like us?
Yes. Water was present. Trees were present. People were present. Similar in structure to you.
Was there magic?
Magic not found.
Oh, no wizards then.
What is game over?
And how did game over happen?
Catastrophic. Apocalyptic event. Details unknown.
Isn't that the thing we're supposed to avoid?
Either avoid or cause.
Oh.
Total annihilation of entire world. 0 survivors, aside from those in the Haven Project, who escaped the vicinity.
What caused game over?
Details unknown.
How long ago did that happen?
Specify hours, days, weeks, months,
Minutes.
years.
2 minutes.
Years. Computing. Just over 1,338 years.
1,338. That's
They're
the,
like right when our world
that's the
started.
current year. Here.
That doesn't seem like a coincidence. So if one world dies, then a new one just sprouts up?
Well,
Were there past occurrences of game over before
Not
the
found.
one that you know of?
well, at least on the bright side, if we cause game over on this world, another world will be born.
And then we can end up in a cryo chamber, but there'll be a wizard this.
Well, that's what I call a silver lining. Though I'd like to prevent game over if at all possible.
Yes.
Do you have any records or logs of how this ship was made? How it's maintained? How it works?
Logs missing.
Is there a blueprint? Anything?
Blueprint missing.
Useless.
Would you be able to access that information if you had more power?
Information may be stored in biological memory banks, aka human passengers.
Which would require power to revive, correct?
Correct.
It's like our own minigame now. We're gonna collect the uranium to power the people reviver.
Yeah, the overworld you're in isn't Overworld 1.
Or at least in Overworld 2, minimum.
We're the sequel.
Are there any more active dryads on the ship?
Negative. Most dryad systems have been compromised.
Well, that's a relief.
The voice mentioned a pass. Can you provide us passes?
Negative. Pass would be of no effect against compromised dryads.
I see.
If there are no more dryads to worry about, then I don't think we'll even need the pass in the first
Well,
place.
if we run into another dryad, didn't the bot dungeon say the dryads were making a maze of thorns? Maybe we assumed those were naked, beautiful women. Maybe they're robots making vegetation.
Oh, perhaps.
And if we have a keycard, it might help.
Many dryad units compromised by virus.
Virus.
No,
What to-
no longer under control of main system.
Query. Virus.
An intrusive code which rewrites the behavior of dryads.
Query. How is virus made?
Details unknown.
Query. When did the virus happen?
Seven months, 12 days, 9 hours, 13 minutes ago.
In 16 seconds. Interesting. I wonder if that has... What did the quest board say the dryads were doing again?
So they were building a dungeon of thorns around a boss that could control them.
Interesting. So if we get to the base of the dungeon, we might be able to see who or what caused or is the virus. It might not be beautiful tree woman after all, but angry robot.
Seems likely.
At least we got some good information on the dungeon.
Yes. know what we might expect.
Is there a way to cure the virus?
Compromised dryads being controlled by a central force. If controller is disconnected from dryad systems, dryads may return to the Haven 12.
That central force might be the boss in the dungeon.
Seems likely.
Well, at least we know any robots that we don't kill will just hopefully return here
Yes.
after we kill the boss. And then they can guard our army of slaves, I mean people, until we can power up the ship.
KL is like, I found my army.
My clone army, I'm like, Obi-Wan over here.
No.
Nothing can go wrong with my clone army.
You're gonna invade the Azure Kingdom with 18,000 people from a sci-fi world.
Here are my 18,000 spacemen that do not know wizards.
Are there any weapons on this ship?
Analyzing. Yes.
Are they usable by us?
No.
It's like, here's the laser rifles for all of you.
Where are they?
Which one?
Do you have a list of weapons?
Query, identify weapons.
No list. Nearest weapon. 7 meters. And she gives you like degrees from where you are.
Like,
And you see like a busted up hunk of metal, like completely destroyed.
That's a weapon?
We're gonna
Correct.
Walk over to it.
I think was is probably a more accurate term.
You didn't say like functional weapons. Like, yeah, there's all kinds of broken shit around here.
Query, refine search, space weapon.
Space weapon.
What?
Not found.
Do you have any
Functional.
functional weapons?
Negative.
Functional space weapons.
Please return canister to core.
Maybe it'll be able to help us a bit more once we've completed the quest for it.
If reserve powers give out, human lives may be lost.
Yeah. Where is the power thing at? And Regal's gonna shove like the busted up weapon into his backpack.
Below.
Below this floor, below you, below the tree. Identify.
Directly below.
Can we tell if like below in this room?
How far down?
100 meters.
Oh my goodness, what? That's several floors down. Is that base
It's like
floor?
the bottom of the ship, yeah.
Alright.
So now I have to go on a merry hunt to find the thing to put the thing in?
Should
Are you
we-
sure we don't put it in the tree? Does the tree accept these?
So there's a few holes in the floor because like the floor is all busted up, and you can kind of peer down and you can see 100 meters down through all the wreckage. There's a soft red glow down there. So you need a way to go straight down.
If only we had an elevator. I don't know if the elevator would accept our inputs at this point, though. It seemed pretty mad at us the last time we went pushing random buttons.
Anybody want to rappel down on the cable?
I
Yeah,
volunteer,
we'll
Regal.
press last.
I think that's a Freya job.
Alright, did you
I
give her
will-
the canister?
Yeah, I'll hand it over to her.
Alright, give me that athletics check.
Alright, while Miss Goody Two Shoe Rangers is going all Indiana Jones down this shaft, I'm gonna return to the other two people in my party and say, look at this golden opportunity for exploitation. We got to get these people alive so we can, you know, work our magic on them.
Well, that
All right.
would imply us completing this quest first.
So you managed to get down there. The red glow is pretty hot. You're now sort of hanging down here in the engine room by like a cable. You see kind of this long cylinder with a lot of power going through it. And there is like a very clear section where a whole lot of power is just sort of being lost because it's just like an open wound in this continuous like cylinder. And it looks like the canister you're holding would fit.
Can I just put it in there?
Yeah, you can just shove that sucker in there.
Make sure you match the plus and the minus with the right, so it goes in the right direction.
Yeah, so you shove it in there, and it seems to work. A lot of the lights come back on, and you hear the whole ship almost gives kind of a sound like, you know, like things switching on throughout the whole ship. Do you guys pull her back up?
Yes.
I suppose so, but
Yeah.
before we do, I want to finish what I was saying.
Okay.
Once we
alright.
go now, we can have this conversation.
Alright,
Oh
well,
yeah, we've got the three assholes. Big person.
That's why I
Yeah.
had to like wait.
Yeah.
Think
Okay.
about it, they've never seen a wizard before, so I'm like a god to them, right? And then this whole spaceship, this would be like a goblin tinkerer's wet dream. And I don't know, think of how many new fashionable clothes they need. You could be so rich. But-
I don't give
well-
a shit about the people. I just want what they know.
While designing clothes for the masses does seem somewhat appealing, I'm just trying to stay alive. That is my primary objective right now, and I don't particularly foresee myself at the head of an army. Though I could predict if you were trying to portray yourself as a god and then they were to merely see you bleed as much as you do.
Oh, I'm the one that does
they might revolt.
I'm the one that does the predicting around here, lady. All right, and this is exactly what I need. So I've got an idea on how to get.
You're more than welcome to knock yourself out on this. I just don't foresee a part in it for me.
All right, well then you can be our hush hush woman, and Reigel and I will form the coalition of evil.
You may do
Like
what
I
you
said,
wish.
I don't give a shit about the people. I just want what they know.
You may do
you-
what you
you-
wish. I will do what I'm good at, keeping my lips sealed.
You extract their brains, and I'll just use their bodies.
And look, I don't know how you expect to make use of these people. A couple robots they made almost killed us.
Exactly.
They're not gonna be impressed. Let me just put it that way.
I don't know. There's science, and then there's magic. All right. They must be very familiar with the science part. But wait till they see some light juju on my hands, and they'll think I'm a god.
A very weak god. We'll see.
All right, we'll pull her out.
Well, do what you want. Just don't reserve a spot at the table for me.
Query, uranium. Do's and don'ts. Handle with care. Sticker labels. We need size, shape, texture.
Uranium material will be enclosed inside of a protective container in a Haven crash site. If the uranium is not enclosed, do not approach. Extremely dangerous to biological organisms.
Good to know.
Okay. So it's gonna be on the ship, a ship, and don't approach unless enclosed. Got it.
It will be
Handle.
indicated by a symbol. Her eyes kind of light up, and then she uses a blue laser to burn a symbol into the wall for you.
Oh,
Okay.
And it looks like the fucking radioactive symbol. I mean, I can pull it up for you, but we all know what that looks like.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'll note that symbol and be like, all right,
But
very
like
good.
now you guys know what it looks like. Yeah.
yeah.
She burns that into a wall for you. It's like that's how you'll find it.
Okay. Query, how much uranium needed to power up human life forms?
One case may be sufficient to revive a small handful of crew. 2 necessary to revive the operating crew of the ship. Several hundred. 3 cases required to revive all passengers.
It'll be a good sample size.
Given the ship's condition, is it possible for it to be repaired fully?
Unlikely with natural resources available on this world. So there's an exponential increase in the number of people you can revive. 1 case of uranium will revive, like, I don't know, let's say like 2d6 people.
Okay.
2 cases cranks it up to like somewhere between 1 and 200.
Wow.
And then 3 cases is like everyone, all 18,000. So it's an exponential increase in how many people you can revive.
The amount that you've gotten from our repair, will that be enough to sustain them for now at least?
Correct. Now that the canister has been returned, a combination of reserve power and solar power will maintain preservation of human life.
So, quest completed?
Correct.
Alright, let's go home.
We'll keep an eye out for those other canisters.
You are owed compensation.
Yes. Now that
What
you
form of compensation do you desire? Is
Query.
it correct that metallic substances are currency for you?
certain metallic substances.
Inquiry, correct. Question, what other compensation do you have to offer?
Data set too large to parse. Nearly infinite number of things could be construed as compensation.
Sure.
We'll take gold, please.
Or platinum. Whatever's more plentiful.
Gold. Platinum. Understood? Harvesting.
Harvesting. We're gonna like strip the wires.
You see a bunch of like robotic arms come out of the walls and start like ripping up like computer systems and pulling out like motherboards and shit.
God.
And like ripping the gold wire out and like little pieces of things. And a small circle opens in the middle of the floor that's very, very hot, and it just starts throwing shit into that.
Nothing like the smell of money in the morning.
It normally doesn't have a smell, but I think I know what you're talking about.
Are you sure there's gonna be enough gold in there? You might need to add some more.
Alright. So when it's all done, it extracts 4 gold rods and distributes them to the party after they've cooled.
Ooh, that's
Each
heavy.
of these gold rods is worth 50 gold coins.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
So do we just put that in as 50 gold, or do we actually put it in as gold rod in our...
You'd put in gold rod because it's kind of awkward to
Right. Okay.
liquidate that.
And the platinum.
Platinum not found inside control room.
Well, I suppose this will suffice.
Alright, we'll keep an eye out. Thank you for your time.
If additional uranium is found, depending on which humans you choose to revive, some may know the whereabouts of additional items within the Haven 12.
Oh.
Such as?
Data set too large to parse.
You mean compensation?
Correct.
How would we know who would know the most compensation, and can we choose who to revive?
Correct. Once uranium has been returned to the Haven 12, you may choose who to revive.
Oh, this is exciting. That's why we have a moral conundrum here, folks.
Okay.
Information will be available once power has been restored to those systems.
Understood. We'll be in touch.
Like the Passengers movie to you.
You'll get to pick, like, do you want to revive a bunch of scientists, or, like, the captain,
Like it's a
or,
survival
like,
game. We have to like pick our
Yeah.
starting
they'll
character.
be like,
No, we have to choose a doctor. You always go with the doctor.
alright, are you guys gonna roll out?
Yes.
Suppose so.
Do we want to take some more time to heal up? Just in case
I
we
mean-
encounter something on the way back, because it is a big walk back.
You won't. You literally speed ran my quest. Like,
Oh.
I've never underestimated you guys as much as I did. Like, that was actually retarded how quickly you
Well,
killed that
plenty of
shit.
time for downtime shenanigans.
I didn't realize. I didn't factor in the fact that you're literally just running like a DPS crew. You just like fucking melted that shit. Like its challenge rating was supposed to be balanced for you, but like holy crap, highly optimized. I guess I should have added more fucking robots or made them harder.
Though,
I don't know.
to be fair, we barely made it out of that.
I
lot.
feel like it was pretty hard.
Yeah, and we didn't
yeah.
have a healer, so like there
It was
no
just
in-
really quick.
It was just our damage versus
It
their.
was either them or us.
That's
It was like,
why it was so quick. That's exactly why it was so
DPS
fast,
race.
because it was just a DPS race. That's why it was like
yeah. It
so.
was two
I'm-
armed
I'm-
gunmen, and we pulled the.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm actually literally out of quest. Like that's you did. it.
All right, yay!
Do you want to like do some more role playing here,
Let's
or
get started on the next quest. We'll get started on the next quest early.
let's head home.
All right.
I can't think of anything else to ask this
What
robot lady anyway.
What do you guys think of all this?
I like it.
Cool.
It's
I'm
very
looking a little-
interesting.
This is really
little side
interesting.
quest.
Yeah.
You're not in the first iteration of OverWorld.
Yeah.
Game Over already happened. You're in a whole different genre of game than
Oh,
what it
shit.
used to be.
Before we leave, can I ask her one more question?
What up?
How long was their planet around before Game Over happened?
Information not found.
Hmm.
Query might be offered to a historian designation passenger.
Oh. Oh man, it's gonna be a conundrum deciding. Who
That's-
to
You're
Yeah.
gonna have to
Yeah.
like pick who to revive.
That's who
yeah.
Jeremy's gonna want to revive. Yeah, but-
No. I mean, Regal's gonna want the scientists. I don't know about the rest of my characters.
There's gonna be like engineers,
I
medics.
wonder if there's a tailor in there.
Oh,
Who
okay.
the fuck cares about a tailor?
So you guys kind of make your way out of here. It takes a while, but it's not really dangerous. It's just time consuming. Like you spend probably at least an hour clambering out of this huge fucking thing. And eventually you manage to like rappel out, finally back out into the woods again. And yeah, you're out. That's the Haven 12.
So I guess the next question is, how much of this do we keep to ourselves?
I think we should tell our party members.
Well, yes.
I'm
but
definitely blabbering it.
I don't know if I want the whole guild to know about our search for uranium.
Fast forward to my downtime where I'm spreading rumors about uranium.
I feel like, as for right now, it's okay to keep it to ourselves, but if someone needs this information and we have it, we should give it to them.
Yeah, well,
Really-
reasonable.
I feel like Kale of all people would not want anyone to know about this. It's like
Yeah.
a secret army,
Yeah,
right?
if somebody else
Like-
gets the uranium first and delivers it here, they wake up the army and they have the servants.
That's right, I've got a plan.
Well, you guys make the hike back.
Yay, we did it in record time.
Yeah, sorry this is a short one tonight, but
It's fine.
it happens,
bother.
man. Like, okay, so let me see here.
They all can't be magic, right?
I feel like even though it was short, I had a great time.
Oh
No,
yeah,
no, it was really
awesome.
yeah,
good.
it was.
Yeah. That was really cool. I actually have I got some art that didn't make it in either. Like I had a lot of stuff. It's just you guys like zoomed through.
We get the bonus art book.
Yeah, I'll hit you with this. So here's
collector's edition.
Exactly, the pre-order.
here's like Model C.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of an HD look at the Dryads.
Non-pixelated version.
Yeah. And then here is just just basically more of like the inside of the Haven 12.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's kind of cool.